I don't think he should be fighting at 154.
Really?
I think he should be fighting at one.
The fight is won in training. Yeah. So, given the fact that we expected Errol to come out the way he did, given the circumstances that we knew what he was going to do when he was going to do it, because Errol fights the same way each and every time he stepped foot in the ring. All we had to do was take away his jab. We felt we take away his jab, he become basic, and that's what we did on Fight Night.
And I said this too about Errol, where you, and there's no disrespect to him, but you don't have to watch a lot of footage to prepare for him. You watch, like you just said, he fights the same in every fight. You watch 1 or 2 fights.
This is why I believe 147 was the best decision for Errol Spence, because he does fight the same way. Pretty much he does. And 147, that was the best weight class for him to be there to fight that way, because he has always been the bigger fighter, the stronger fighter. That's always been a narrative for Errol Spence. So 147 was the best weight class for him to do that at, with the skills that he had. Because like he said, everybody knows how Errol Spence is going to fight. Can you deal with the pressure? That was the main thing for Terence Crawford. Can you deal with the pressure? Can you deal with the body shots? Because they coming. And Crawford did that. But you got to think, Floyd say he want him to fight at 168. I mean, let's just think, 154. Who fights? Tim Tszyu, Castano, Tony Harrison, Erickson, Lubin. Those are not easy fights. Even at 154, those are not easy fights for Errol Spence. Then you got 160. You got Charlo, Lara, Andrade. Who else that one? Those 3 fights, those are tough fights for Errol Spence. You can't say Errol Spence can just beat all of those guys for sure. And I mean, 168, come on, you got Canelo, you got Benavidez, even Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant would give Errol Spence a tough time in the ring. So, I mean, I think we haven't seen Errol Spence at 168, so we would have to see that part. And, I mean, he did start his career at 154, so he would have had time to kind of grow into that. But, I mean, still, those are all tough fights for Errol Spence at any weight class.